listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Oh wami, oh wami. Oh wami, oh wami. Oh wami, oh wami. Oh wami, oh wami.
I don't know why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis.
Hi my ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's Ogolo, I'm Shongwane aka Miss Via for God. Bring back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do subscribe and of course the bell. I absolutely love it. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at Shongwane. Okay, now 3 things. First, if my makeup looks weird, it's because it does. Honestly, I was just not in the mood. So I just did this fast, you guys. So I'm sorry for that. Number 2, I would like to tell you guys that Mr. Red Live's channel, he got it back, you guys. So he gave me a call in the morning yesterday and I was so excited for him. His channel had about 96,000 subscribers when it got hacked last year. So he got it back. It does have about 91,000 now. So please go make sure that you go and resubscribe. I was also unsubscribed. I think it's because of YouTube. But just go ahead and check his channel out, you guys. He's gonna be continuing to post on his old channel. So I'm really happy for him for that. The third thing is that my ninjas, you guys do remember I told you that I was going to open a channel where I do American entertainment, and so I finally did, you guys. It's called She Queen Talks. I'm gonna link it in the description box, and I'm sure I'm gonna put a card, and so please go make sure that you subscribe over there. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into this shindig. Now today my ninjas, we're going to start off with Mr. Black Coffee. Okay, Mr. Black Coffee looks like he's gotten himself a new girl. Okay, now I'm not saying that it's his girl, I'm simply saying it looks like. Okay, people are thinking that these two are dating because this lady by the name of Alexandra Kane actually said ready for a caffeine overdose, and then she tagged a real black coffee. Now Black Coffee did respond, you guys. He responded in a foreign language. Okay, so I don't know what that is, and I was not in the mood to research what he said, but it had a lot of exclamation marks over there. And so another thing again was the fact that if you look at this picture of Black Coffee, yeah, this picture or somewhere here of Black Coffee, and you also look at the picture of Alexandria, you will see that they actually did check in the same place, which is Mykonos. So people are actually thinking that, you guys, like this might be Black Coffee's new girl. Now I did see that there were certain people that were saying that she's gorgeous, which is true. She's very beautiful. However, I did not like the fact that, you know, there were some people that were trying to compare her to Bali. Like, there's absolutely no need to do that. I feel like that's how, you know, people get to pin women against each other. She's beautiful. Bali is also beautiful. They're both beautiful. They're both gorgeous. We don't even need to compare anyone, you know, to anyone. And so, I mean, if honestly this is Black Coffee's new girl, the only thing that I would say is that I'd be a bit disappointed that he would want to go public, or maybe would not want to tell her to say, let's keep it under wraps, at least until his divorce is finalized, which you guys do know that there's been some complications with his divorce, because Bali is out here, you know, basically asking some things that I felt were very fair. And so, you know, at least up until like they're like, okay, you're fully divorced, then I'd be like, okay, yeah. But I mean, to each their own. People have different values, and I'm not saying like you should not date, because, you know, you never know how long a divorce can take, obviously having to go through the legal works and stuff, but at least like keep it you know, underground until you've signed those papers, and then you can go ahead and live your best life. And again, if they are together, come on now, this is Black Coffee we're talking about. In my opinion, girl will be cheating in no time, okay? Like, let's be honest. Who do you know that Black Coffee has ever been with and was faithful to? Or should I drink my water and mind my business? No, honey. We drink the water and mind theirs. But honestly, you guys, that's just it. I don't understand why people made it such a huge thing. It was even trending #1. I was like, that's so stupid. Like, I mean, it's not even like something that is shocking. It's black coffee we're talking about out here. So it's just like if you hear about it, there's a new gigaba, X tape. Hey, would you like to make money on YouTube? Do you have a YouTube channel but it's not doing well? Would you like to have a channel but you have no idea where to start? Do you have questions you wish someone with years of experience would answer for you? If yes, then I am your girl. Go ahead and follow these instructions and say hello to a successful YouTube channel. Would you still even be shocked at this moment? No. Abantu badubenge izinto zabo, you understand? So for me, honestly, I was not even shocked when it came to this or even faced or anything. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous lady. She's not a South African, so she doesn't know Mugai completely. But she will. Honey, she will know him. And so yeah, man, just go ahead and comment down below. Do you guys think that this lady is Black Coffee's new girl? And what do you guys think of him? Maybe if it's a matter of their dating, like for them to can go public before his divorce is completely finalized. So, that's it. And let's move on to the next topic. Now up next, my ninjas, we're going to talk about Thusi and the fact that she posted this picture or that picture over there, and she titled it "Brown Skin Girl, Skin Just Like Pearls." Now of course that is Beyonce's song. You guys do know Brown Skin Girl. Now Twitter was raging. She was also trended #1, and there were people that were basically saying that Thusi is not a brown skinned girl. In all honesty, my ninjas, I think whenever Beyonce was singing Brown Skinned Girl, was she referring to herself? Because if she was referring to herself, then Thusi is a brown skinned girl. But if she was referring to like darker skinned girls like us, then Muga can't be a brown skinned girl. I don't even know how to explain this, you guys. If it's a matter of the brown skinned girl was being referred to like all black women, then of course she's a brown skinned girl. But if it's a matter of the referring to like the shade color of people who are actually really, really like brown, what rich in color, then she obviously is not. Thusi is really light in complexion. But whenever this whole thing actually came out, I did really feel sorry for her. Not to say sorry, I'd say I did feel that this would be something that actually hurts her, because there's a time where Thusi has just spoken about how she was treated differently because of the color of her skin, because she's light in complexion, so she kind of like felt like she didn't really truly belong. And of course, whenever we talk of black people, Thusi like is someone who's really light skinned, you guys. Yes, she's a light complexed black woman, but she's a black woman, and I feel like this would actually hurt her a lot, because it's sort of like you're being rejected by your own people. Then where do you fit? Because obviously white people are not gonna say she's white, and if black people are saying that she's not black or something like that, then obviously that has to hurt. Like you wouldn't know like where you're supposed to go and stuff like that. Now there are some people that I actually did see, you guys, and they were talking about certain stuff, and there were certain things that I actually didn't understand of the fact that being a brown or a black skinned or a dark skinned girl, you guys, that is black, we dark skinned girls have to work, like I'm telling you, maybe 3 or 4 times harder than light skinned girls. So chances are, if I looked exactly like Pearl but my complexion was this and her complexion was that, high chances are the person that would book the job would be Thusi than me. Unless if it was in those special scenarios where they were like, you need to add a black girl there, because now obviously companies know that people are actually talking about this to say they need to be inclusive. But if you look at our entertainment, you guys, how many women are dark skinned and are actually really, really doing well? I'm not saying they're not there, but please sit down. Actually, I know you have to think about that. If you think of like the frontiers, the top notches, you guys, they're mostly light skinned, or I'd say they are like medium skinned. They're not really dark skinned. If you think about it well, I'm telling you, like they're like in between. Not even in between, they're like in between dark and light, but on the lighter side. So some of us that are actually like dark skinned, we do struggle to book jobs, we do struggle with success, with everything, you guys. Like, so I mean, I don't know, someone was like, yeah, people are mad because Thusi is only once. Wait, let me just read this for you before I actually lie. So this person said, I've been getting dragged because I said Pearl Thusi is not brown. They want to be called brown when they feel like it. It's just like people's opinions and everything like that. I do just also wish that, our light-skinned sisters would also understand the struggles that us dark-skinned girls go through. And as I'm saying to you guys, like, I do feel for her. If Beyonce is a brown-skinned girl, then Pearl Thusi is a brown-skinned girl. If Beyonce was singing the song for dark-skinned girls, then girl is not a brown-skinned girl, obviously. But yeah, this is something that I felt is a really sensitive issue, and I didn't really want to go too much into that. Yeah, but please just understand, guys, like, being a dark-skinned girl in life in general is harder. Okay, now I'm just being honest with you. Booking jobs, especially if you want to be like in the entertainment industry, that's why you have got like Abo Bonang, who came in dark and all of a sudden they're light in complexion. Abo Kelly Kumalo, Abo Kanyimbao. They understood that, being a dark-skinned girl, it kind of puts you in a disadvantage, especially when it comes to the entertainment industry. And even now, what we've seen, you guys, is that it's not only just there. Even when you go to job interviews, if you go to companies, most receptionists, when you walk into a company, it's light-skinned girls. It's not really mostly dark-skinned girls. It's very rare for you to find a dark-skinned girl there. And so, it's a serious situation. I feel it's a serious topic that is very, very sensitive. And I would understand from both sides. Pearl Thusi looks at herself as a brown-skinned girl because she's black, but she does have upper advantages, or an upper hand because of the complexion that she has. Hence she's able to book jobs and stuff like that. Because there are times where I'll be watching what is this behind the scenes with Pearl Thusi, and the questions she'll be asking, I'll be like, hi Marangosi, I feel like at this point I could have asked this and this and this and this and this, because when this person comes, we need the scoop. We don't want like some boring interview and stuff like that. And I find that sometimes the interviews are a bit boring. So I do ask myself, did you really book this job out of merit, or exactly what is happening? Is it because of your complexion, stuff like that? You don't know. And also, not to forget, she was on a condom on a box of condoms for years. I don't think that it was because of her. It was because of her looks, in my opinion. But anyway, my ninjas, as I'm saying, I'm not saying she's not a brown skin, and I'm not saying she's a brown skin. I'm just basically saying that there are two sides of this same coin, and we need to look at it in both sides. So when it comes to this situation, that's why I just wanted to explain myself fully, to say that I'm not agreeing with Twitter. I'm also not disagreeing with them. I'm just honestly in the middle when it comes to this, to say this side needs to look at her side as well. She didn't choose to be, a light-skinned girl, even though it works to her advantage, but she didn't choose it. But then again, at the same time, she also needs to understand that, certain privileges that she has, dark-skinned girls don't have. So that's why sometimes it would be like, okay, we're on our own this side. There's a movement that's trying to be pushed. When you come in and being light and you're already getting these privileges, it basically almost, like undermines the whole movement that's actually going. But if Beyonce is a dark-skinned girl, our girl Pearl Thusi is also a if Beyonce is a brown-skinned girl, then our girl Pearl Thusi is also a brown-skinned girl. So I feel like this conversation, you guys, is something that can get people heated up. I want you guys to go and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Do you agree that Mugirl is a brown-skinned girl or not? Anyway, I love you, my ninjas. Please do not forget to thumbs up this video and also share. And of course, you guys know I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye. Hey, would you like to make money on YouTube? Do you have a YouTube channel but it's not doing well? Would you like to have a channel but you have no idea where to start? Do you have questions you wish someone with years of experience would answer for you? If yes, then I am your girl. Go ahead and follow these instructions and say hello to a successful YouTube channel. Get your coin, girl! Get your coin.